忍びの時代は終わる。
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. GamePhreak and welcome to my first ever character profile video. In between making versus videos, I thought why not make some single character profiles? They'd be easy to make either way and could possibly help you decide whether or not you'd want to pull for that unit. Today we will be covering the brand new Silver Erwin that just dropped a couple days ago. Also, all units included in my video will reflect the 6540 level and proficiency stat. My review will not reflect any additional damage increase by leader, merc skill, or stage attribute. The only stat that will be taken into account is the lane skill, since that is ultimately leveled by maxing proficiency. Alright, so enough talk, let's check out Erwin. Desperate Officer Erwin Smith is a silver AoE unit, 5 AP to send out to the field, and has the ability Vanguard. Let's start with his unit stats. Erwin has an attack of 8,758, 10,781 HP, attack area of 15 meters, HP loss in air of 5.8%, and has 2 successive attacks. Now for an AoE unit, this is a right before boost. He can easily get his damage well above 12k depending on the setup, but we're looking at base unit stats. HP is decent as well, high enough to gain 4 boosts to his attack from his ability, which we'll cover soon, but the attack area is very small. I mean, most if not all AoE units have an 18 meter attack area, which is a drawback, but I digress. The HP loss is 5.8%. I'm pretty sure this is due to the urgency in which Erwin needs to lose HP to gain his boost from his ability, so that's fine. And lastly, 2 successive attacks. While this isn't great, again, the entire idea behind this unit is to gain that ability boost. Moving on to his leader skill. Erwin has a pretty awesome skill here, 30% attack up to silver units, which honestly makes him great support for those silver units like Christmas Aaron or Assault Unit Halloween Jean. Now, one of the main reasons that makes this unit who he is would be his special skill. Erwin's SP, Commander's Leadership. This SP allows Erwin to summon 4 attack units. Now after much testing, I can say this much about the units. They have a base HP of 8,570, shout out to Sierra Knight who once again found out this information for us, and Erwin's ability also allows attack scaling 4 times for these ODM units while Erwin is still on the field. Okay, Erwin's ability is honestly one of the best abilities I've ever seen on a unit, aside some of the other great ones we currently have like Bert or Aaron's healing ability, or Blue or Red Levi's stun and dodge ability. Vanguard affects scout units only. This ability allows scouts to gain attack up 20% each time their HP drops 20%. Now for this to take effect, Erwin must remain on the field. Once he goes down, you lose that buff and return to your normal attack. Pretty crazy ability, and many ways to combo this with other god units. Erwin is a great unit, though I'm not gonna lie, the trailer we got for him made him look a lot better than what we actually got. Now of course, every unit has their pros and cons. I think this unit works very well as a support unit, but if you're going to make him the main attacking unit on your team, well, you've got some work to do. Setups aren't too bad. I can tell you right now that Erwin's best friend will be himself as leader, Blue Hanji with 80% attack up to all units on the field, and Annette. If you find yourself on a silver attribute stage, then you will truly see how easily you can melt titans between you and your 4 units. That's 10 hits, so imagine that. Again though, this setup and at 5 AP to send out, you're setting yourself up to be left with very limited choices as to who you're sending out with Erwin. Remember, his summon units only have 8k HP and Erwin 10.7k HP. The whole strategy revolves around making sure Erwin does not go down first, cause well, there goes your buff. Secondly to that, I tried this guy against the female Titan, and yeah, one roundhouse and it's game over for Erwin and his units. Again, Annette is your friend, or Blue Levi for the stun, or a quick leg cutter. Either ways, Erwin is still a good unit. I suggest that you make the team work around him if you plan to make him the star of the show. If not, use him to make the best of your other god units, like my New Year's Levi who can dodge attacks and lose HP in the air, which will get him that 20% boost much faster while avoiding damage from titans. If I had to rate Erwin, I'd give him 4 out of 5 stars, just based on his amazing leader and ability skill alone. His SP is great too, though I wouldn't put all my trust in hoping Erwin doesn't get down before him and his units reach max attack from the boost. But again, you can easily just make Erwin a support unit and get your other god units a chance to hit even harder. His attack area also leaves me wanting just those 3+ meters as most AoE have, but this is minor. Overall, the unit has a lot of promise, and anyone who pulled him should be glad they did, as there are many great setups out there to make him melt titans, and bosses with a little support from nets and boosts. Anyways guys, that wraps it up for our first character profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will definitely be making more of these as new units release. and I'll even cover some older units that still compete with the newer ones. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have a unit you'd like to see a profile of, leave a comment below and I'll give it a look. But alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. This is Mr. GamePhreak, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.